Yeah, I just went to a show in Stockholm, Sweden, and in Bergen, Norway, and I had seen one in Milan, and nothing in the States. So I'm not going. I'm going to what feels like the right amount for research.
For research or just
For research.
because of the love? Okay.
Okay, wait. I want to ask about the research, but I'm curious how the fans differ in Scandinavia or in Europe than they do here.
It's really interesting just how close to Beatlemania it is in Europe.
Yeah.
It's astounding. But that said, I felt like Stockholm was different from Bergen, was different from Milan. Like the thing that connected them all was the level of passion and the shocking number of young people who you could have three generations of Springsteen fans, with the most recent converts being the most passionate, and you really feel it. But I just think the stories that he tells are so emotionally charged, and they speak to our aspirations, they speak to our fears. This is not Bobby Darin splish splash.
Yeah.
Even if he's indebted to rock and roll from that era and earlier, there's something that he's tapped into, a deeper human need that I think really propels both the shows in Europe and over here. I just think that in Europe you run into more patience and a more sustained fan relationship. I think over here we're pretty mercurial, and we're chasing whatever glitters. And despite that, he's got, these religious experiences happening in arenas.
It tells you that the experiences are relatable. In the different audiences, the experiences are all relatable globally, I guess. I mean, if it ignites the same kind of passion in fans around the world.
I think one of the hardest things to do in rock and roll is grow up. And he's done an incredible job of growing up in his songs. So that multi-generational audience, part of it is that he didn't find a sweet spot in an album like Born to Run and stay there.
Yeah.
And it sounds easy. Like Nick Lowe is someone that people talk about, like he grew up with it. And I felt like Tom Petty was doing that, but Bruce is top of the field in growing up with his art, and in the process of that, showing us how durable and elastic that art is. Like there's more to be done.